There is a certain magic to growing fruit. Soursop, or Annona muricata, as it is known in botanical circles, is a particularly rewarding partner in this dance. This remarkable fruit, with its spiky green skin and creamy white flesh, is more than just a tropical delight. The global appetite for soursop is growing at a tremendous pace, driven not only by its unique sweet tart taste, but also by a rising awareness of its perceived health benefits. Venturing into soursop farming on a commercial scale is a decision to invest in a crop with a multifaceted appeal. Every successful garden, and indeed every successful farm, begins with the soil. For the soursop tree, the ideal foundation is a deep, well-drained, sandy loam soil. Beyond the soil, soursop is a true child of the tropics. It thrives in warmth and humidity, and has very little tolerance for the cold. An ideal climate is one where temperatures consistently remain between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius. Once you have your location sorted, the next step is preparing the seeds. You want to start with the best possible genetic material. Germination rates are often improved by soaking the seeds in warm water for about 24 hours before planting. For a large-scale operation, it is best to start the seeds in a nursery rather than directly in the field. Within about 20 to 30 days, you should see the first green shoots emerge. For a large orchard, a precise layout is essential for efficient management. The holes should be dug at a spacing of about 4 to 6 meters apart in a grid pattern. Each hole should be generous, about 60 centimeters wide and 60 centimeters deep. The moment of planting is a delicate operation. Carefully remove the seedling from its poly bag, being sure not to disturb the root ball too much. It must be watered immediately and thoroughly after transplanting. Drip irrigation is by far the most efficient method for a large-scale farm. It delivers water directly to the root zone. This targeted approach ensures that every drop of water is used to its full potential, supporting lush growth and juicy fruit. Start with a good dose of organic manure or compost applied around the base of the trees each year. In addition, a balanced NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, fertilizer should be applied in split doses throughout the year. Pruning is a bit like giving the tree a haircut. It's an art that, when done correctly, encourages it to grow in a healthy, productive way. The main goals of pruning soursop trees are to create a strong framework, improve air circulation and sunlight penetration, and stimulate the production of fruit. One of the best lines of defense is to encourage a healthy population of natural predators, such as ladybirds and lacewings. A simple spray made from neem oil is a fantastic tool. Neem oil acts as a repellent and disrupts the growth and feeding cycles of many insects. By removing dead or diseased branches and thinning the canopy, you improve air circulation, which helps leaves and fruit to dry more quickly after rain. It's also vital to remove and destroy any infected plant material, including fallen fruit, to prevent the disease from spreading throughout the orchard. As it grows, the color will begin to lighten, shifting from a deep forest green to a slightly lighter yellowish-green hue. On an immature fruit, the small fleshy spines are pointed and stand erect. As the fruit matures on the tree, these spines become softer and more spaced out. The best practice is to use a sharp pair of pruning shears or a knife to cut the fruit from the branch, leaving a small piece of the stem, about 2 to 3 centimeters long, attached. The harvested fruits should never be thrown or dropped, but carefully placed into padded crates or baskets to prevent bruising. Once in the packing shed, the process of sorting and grading begins. The fruits are first gently cleaned with a soft cloth to remove any dirt or debris. They are typically graded into categories, Extra Class, Class 1, and Class 2, based on these quality parameters. You can process the fruit into pulp, which can be sold frozen to juice and ice cream manufacturers. The leaves can be dried and packaged for the lucrative herbal tea market. By diversifying into these processed goods, you create multiple streams of income, reduce post-harvest losses to almost zero, and build a resilient business that can cater to both local tastes and demanding international export standards, turning your soursop orchard into a truly profitable enterprise.